Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Weekly Report. For Randall Riley, I'm Joshua Miller. Now, if you're watching us over on YouTube and you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and leave a comment while you're at it, too. Now, let's get to this week's report. This week in job board searches and clicks. Searches were flat week over week, but up 15% month over month and 8% year over year. Meanwhile, clicks on driver posts were down by 8% week over week and up 5% month over month and 28% year over year. This week in freight, total load postings were up 5% week over week, but the individual segments were a little bit all over the place. Dry van volume was down by 4%, refrigerated remained flat, and flatbed volumes increased by 12% week over week. Truck availability fell by 5% week over week as the overall load-to-truck ratio rose. That rise in load-to-truck ratio was solely due to flatbed, whose individual segment rose to its highest load-to-truck ratio since May, while both dry van and refrigerated ratios fell. Spot rates inched up by about a half cent per mile as fuel increases continued to offset the slightly softer base rates. Dry van and refrigerated rates both declined by 4 cents as flatbed rates rose by 2 cents per mile week over week. Now, the story of the week. New apps are attempting to solve the problem of excess driver downtime. Vorto recently launched their app 5F, which looks to increase drive time and decrease downtime by connecting drivers through the platform. Vorto's CEO, and I apologize for mispronouncing, Prayesh Ranjan, says that their data is telling them there is no driver shortage in America, there are only inefficiencies. His words. Ranjan asserts that trucking is no longer profitable because drivers spend too much time idle, which leads to low pay and inconsistent work. This causes drivers to leave the industry. The AI the 5F app uses focuses on increasing the number of loads per day per driver. They claim drivers can go from driving a mere 6 hours a day, the rest of the time being spent idling, driving empty, or doing paperwork, to driving 10 or 11 loaded hours. The company also claims that 5F can reduce deadhead and idle time from 50% to just 10%. The app can also be used by shippers and brokers to automatically dispatch loads, make payments, view shipment statuses, and even view their acceptance rates. The next focus for the app is on allowing drivers to specify where they want to go and allowing the AI to build a sequence of loads that will let the drivers get to that desired end location. Another app, Freightsmith, was recently launched by U-Chain Group Incorporated, or Inc. Freightsmith was designed to help improve driver safety and downtimes. The app connects drivers and shippers, offering time-saving options like mobile check-ins and mobile payments for freight deliveries. Their idea is to create visibility and communication throughout the entire gate-to-gate arrival and departure process. Freightsmith was originally developed around the idea of improving driver safety by keeping them from having to get out of the truck and walk around in high-traffic areas. Now the app has grown to also work at reducing driver downtimes and resolving supply chain issues. The next focus for their app is to develop a pre-check process away from the delivery site to reduce inbound congestion. This would allow drivers to park safely in an alternate location and receive a notification on the app when the receiver is ready. If you're interested in learning more about either of these apps, I'll link to the full story on the CCJ website, and I'll include links to the apps in the body of the page on our Randall Riley site or down in the description on YouTube. And that does it for this week's report. We hope the info has been useful to you, and we look forward to you joining us next week as we take another look back to help you move forward. Until then, have a great week, everybody.